But you know, like, I have no idea what is going on. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Khani and I am back with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, as well as to subscribe if you haven't, and follow me on my social media platforms. So today we have another episode of the Sit Down with Khani, and in today's episode the title is The Essence of Having a Relationship with Christ. So without wasting any time, let us get into the video. It is important to have your priorities straight, and to want to pursue a one-on-one relationship with him where you can have one-on-one conversations with God, right? Because I also find that sometimes you grew up in the church, right? So you find yourself in that environment already. But you need to now, do the whole searching and soul finding and introspection so that you are able to pursue that personal relationship. Because yes, you grew up in the church, or maybe you didn't, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that relationship where you can just talk to God whenever you need to, and you can hear from him whenever it's necessary. I'm wondering if the decisions I've made and where I am now are good to get me to where I want to be, because obviously I am a human being, so I am going to have dreams and I am going to set goals and I'm going to want to reach a certain place. But sometimes it is just beyond your control. Like, you don't have the powers, you don't have the means to get there, regardless of how hard you may work and whatever the case. But if God does not, open the doors to let you in to that particular environment or whatever it is that you want, then it's going to remain closed. You understand what I mean? But there's also the anxiety of not knowing what's coming, right? Like, you just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Yes, you plan, you anticipate, you pray, you set your goals or whatever the case. But you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Do you know? You don't know what's going to happen next week. You don't have that foresight at all. So obviously now, I'm here, right? I'm here doing what I'm doing, living life. And I've taken certain steps to be where I am today, right? But I need to take more steps to go to where I want to be, to step into the future, right? So the thing is, you can't go back. You cannot reverse, right? And where you are now will not sustain you. So you have to move. And sometimes you're not faced with multiple decisions, You don't have this thing of, should I go left? Should I go right? Sometimes it's there, right, with certain decisions that you have to make with the correct guidance and leadership, right? But sometimes you just have this one decision and you have to take it. You literally have to take that next step. Yes, you're grateful and it's good and whatever else, but you need to move, right? You're a person, you need to grow, you need to do more. So you have to take that step. But obviously now you are anxious about it. And who else to ask about the future than the only one that knows? You know what I mean? So that's where the relationship comes in, because you can't tell your friend or whoever you're close with or whatever the case, that, you know what, I'm thinking of doing this and that and that. Obviously, they're going to give you, like, their opinionated advice, right? But the truth is, they don't know what the future holds. They don't know what's there in front of you, what's waiting for you, right? So the relationship comes in right there because you need to ask him, and you need to speak with him. And sometimes, because as I was saying, right, you're in this position and you want to take the next step, but you need to ask first, because sometimes you might just jump too quickly and you're not ready. You're not ready to take that next step. And it comes with so many challenges that you're not yet ready for, right? Because he prepares you for whatever is coming. So you need to ask, and you need to talk to him, and you need to pray. And that's where, you need to have a personal relationship, because I don't think you talk to a stranger about your problems. Do you? I mean, unless you go into a therapist. But like, what I'm saying is, you don't meet someone on the side of the road and be like, yo, sit down, I'm facing this and that and that and that. You don't. You call your friend, I talk to this person like maybe every day, or whatever the case, whatever the dynamic is with your friends, right? But if I pick up the phone and I call this person, I know I can speak to them, right? And I know that they have my best interests at heart, instead of going to a stranger, right? And that's why, like, when you don't have that personal relationship, sometimes it's hard to talk to him. You feel like there's a barrier. You feel like there's something you aren't reaching. And the key is honestly vulnerability. That's it. Like, God needs to know anything and everything, and you just need to be vulnerable with him. That's it. Because then he gets to work, because obviously now you want certain things, or whatever the case, and he knows that you're not ready for that. He knows that you're not ready for that. But now you're going to complain over and over and over and over again because you don't understand why what you're praying for is not coming, right? Whereas if you have that relationship and you're able to listen and you're able to allow him to work, you realize, okay, it's not the time. You know what? You will have so much peace, actually. You'll have so much peace. Like, you're not in control. So a friend of mine once asked me this, right? She asked me, she was like, how do you do it? Like, how do you look so put together and so organized, and just like you have your life in control? Firstly, that question shocked me because I was like, I have my life in control? Like, I look like I know what I'm doing? Do I know what I'm doing? Because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going. But like, people look at me and they see this put together person, organized person who has direction in life, who knows where they're going, what the next step is, and all of that. And that amazed me. But what I told her was, I was like, I don't know. I don't know how I do it, because honestly, it's not in my control. It's in God's hands. He leads and I follow, And also, you know what that made me realize? The fact that God literally qualifies the underqualified. You don't have the skills to do whatever you're doing. You don't have the knowledge for whatever it is. But he puts you there, like right there, where you think, I'm not ready yet and I'm going to fail. And he just puts you right there. And people see the potential that you sometimes don't see in yourself, because he sees that in you, So he polishes you, and he buffs you, and he cleans you up, So when you walk into this room, when you walk into this space, people look at you and they're like, wow. But like, I have no idea what is going on. I am just going. I'm just going. You know what? Godfidence. Godfidence. You know, the confidence that God has made a promise to you. And if he said it, he will do it. Like, you just walk in faith, you know? Because also, he said that he would never leave nor forsake you. So why are you walking in fear? Why are you walking in fear? You know? Like, stand up tall. Walk confidently. Have the faith that, you know what? God has everything under control. It is going to come together. I don't see it. I don't see it, yes. I don't see it. I am so lost. I am so tired. I'm so confused. But I know that he's working. That's the thing. I know that he's working and everything is going to come together for the good at the end of the day. But also, here's the thing. To get to that level, you need to unlock certain things first. You know? You need to unlock the relationship. You need to unlock that one-on-one conversation with him first. Because those things, it doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy because there are things that you have to give up, you know, you have to give up control. I'm one person, like, I want to feel like I'm in control all the time. I want to feel like I know what I'm doing now, what I'm doing tomorrow, next week, next month. We are planning. Okay, what have I done? Have I achieved what I wanted to achieve this month, this week? Have I not? Okay, I need to re-strategize, right? That was the hardest thing for me, genuinely speaking, because now I have to give up and I have to just give it all to God, because I cannot be in control if I want him to work. It's honestly just like a car. Like, God is driving my vehicle of life, you know, the vehicle that's carrying me throughout my entire life journey. He's driving. He's behind the controls, steering wheel, everything. He's in control. I'm just cruising. I'm cruising. If we are turning left, we're turning left. And if we're going right, you're going right. Freeway, I guess we're going. You know what I mean? I'm not in control. I'm just going. I'm just going because there's nothing that I can do, you know? Firstly, I am very underqualified to be in control. So he has to be in control. It's just like you not having any experience in driving, you know, not being qualified, so not having a driver's license to drive. So you know nothing. You don't know any control. You don't know any gear change. You don't know nothing. You don't even know how to turn a steering wheel. You don't know clutch, brake, accelerator, nothing. You don't know what is what. Therefore, you cannot begin to even touch anything. Your job is to sit in the passenger seat, put on your seatbelt, and cruise. That's your job. That's all you have to do, and he'll get you to your destination. The essence of having a personal relationship with God is the peace above all else. Yes, sometimes you're going to ask questions. Yes, sometimes you're going to be confused. Trust me. Right? And sometimes you're just going to be tired because it's just tiring. But you're going to be at peace. You're going to be at peace, and you're going to feel his love, and you're going to feel his presence. You know, you're going to feel that he's there and he's in control. So trust that. He's working. So that is basically the end of today's video. I hope you guys really liked it and you took something away from this video. Okay, let me know in the comment section, as well as, you know, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, right? Yeah, and follow me on my social media platforms. Yeah. Okay, bye guys.